Boom.
Hey.
Yo, I think we're live.
We better be live. It's 9 o'clock. Kept the people waiting long enough. All right, so I'll introduce everybody. We are the Trash Cats.
He has to look at his phone apparently for him to tell you that.
Geddes. Yeah, I don't know you guys. Geddes, Tong, I'm GW. Yeah, we got a couple things we want to talk about. So some fire topics this evening.
Before we start though, like, how have you guys been?
Oh,
how's your week?
Oh wow, this is a great question to ask.
It means a lot that you actually want. Oh, I know why you're asking me.
Why?
Tong, how's your week going?
It's good.
This is Tong's birthday week. I feel like
is that what
I didn't do anything.
I feel like he's pretending to give a shit.
I didn't even do anything for my birthday. I was just
it didn't
genuinely
matter.
asking you how your week was.
I feel like, I don't trust anybody. I feel like you only care about. You might be a scam artist, you know, like what's his name, Billy McFarland.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're only asking me how my week is, so I can be like, "How's your week?" Oh, now that you ask, it's my birthday week.
Right.
No,
you know what's funny about the fact that it was your birthday week is that in my head, cutoff season. You know, I had to show the guns. You know what I'm saying? Those little workout, no workout guns.
It was 80 degrees in Jacksonville today, so you know.
Yeah, you know how we do it.
Sun's out.
Yo,
Guns
hey,
out.
Panda, what's good? What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I got dressed. So I didn't know if Tom was fully committed to going out on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, dang, I don't know if he's gonna go out or not. So I just prefaced it, and Angie was like, we might be going out tonight. But she's like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I was like, so I fell asleep. I think I fell asleep. I took a nap. I woke up, and I was like, what? I'm just gonna put on my pants. I'm gonna make, I'll get my hair done, make sure I look good or whatever. But I didn't put the shirt on, so I was not fully committed. But I was like, you know what? Let me just get prepared. So I turned music on and everything. So I was getting ready to roll. And then I text Tong. He was like, yo, Tong, so are we doing the damn thing? And Tong was like, nah, I'm tired after playing flag football or whatever. So that was what. So then I was like, all right, cool. So then I took all my pants off and stuff like that. Oh, my little sister is calling me. I'll call her back.
I'm getting old, man. Like after flag football Saturday, I was done.
I didn't even take a nap.
Well, I didn't take a nap. That's a problem.
Oh,
if I took
okay.
a nap, I probably would have been fine.
I was good. I could have kept playing. I was focused. I'm ready to.
What was interesting is that after playing 3 games, I think everybody was.
I'm gonna need to call you back.
I think everybody was pretty.
Yeah, we are. She knows what podcast is. All good. I'll call you back.
But
he doesn't answer the phone. She calls me.
Yeah. So after playing 3 games. We seemed pretty, we weren't too tired or anything like that. Was that the weather or, I don't know. Well, I mean, we also run things a little different than what we know.
We also didn't try very hard the 3rd game.
Oh, well, we didn't have to,
right,
I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I felt good. I don't know. We'll see what happens next week. I felt good. I still feel good now. So
yeah, my ankle was actually pretty messed up from.
Oh man, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. My ankle's pretty busted from the last
That was
time.
my routine. I would get done playing flag football. I'll go home. Of course, I didn't eat in the morning because I don't eat before games.
Yeah, I don't eat
because
before
I gotta clear out my system. I'll get home.
That's anxiety. He tries not to hide.
I think it's normal. I'll go home. I'll fall asleep. I'll wake up with a headache because I'm hungry. I'll go get a kaya. I'll eat that, and then that's pretty much what I do on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Flag football, nap, a kaya, watch Netflix.
Nice.
Yeah, my ankle's busted still. I think I'm gonna have to the DiNardo nap. Exactly. I'm gonna have to get my ankle checked out now that I have insurance. Praise be to the Most High. I have insurance.
Must be nice.
Life.
Yeah. Hey, Andrew was like, you're costing me like an extra $30 a week now or something like that because she gets paid weekly.
Can I get on her insurance?
I don't think so.
He's not even gonna. I doubt that they'll even recognize that I'm not him if I go to get my thumb.
They probably I don't think
because you're not even gonna go to the doctor, but she's paying for your insurance.
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna give the ankle.
But I need to go.
Right, I don't want them to tell me that I need to have surgery on my ankle because they tell me that I'm like, well, no, I'm not doing it because I don't want to be out of commission or whatever. But I bet you any amount of money you could probably walk in and be like, yeah, I'm Geddes, and they'll be like, okay, we'll check your thumb out.
Right.
If you want to attempt it,
where's your hair? I cut it.
Right. Then I come back and be like, wait, what happened? Oh, it was weave. It's just you all think that it is. Okay, we're gonna get to the topics, I guess now, right?
Yeah, let's dive in.
Good one. Go ahead and set us off because you're the one who made sure that we watched it beforehand, even though we both kind of knew about it, but we got a lot more detail.
Well, I didn't know what it was. I had friends that were talking about it in the group chat, and I ignored it. And then Tanya, who's watching, she's the one who put me on it. She was like, "You need to watch."
You didn't know about the issue before watching it.
I knew about it, but I never knew
did.
about it. I was like, "Oh, Ja Rule's scamming, blah blah blah."
Yeah, that's kind of how.
I was like,
but
whatever.
I knew a little bit of the details.
Yeah, and so I watched it, and then I was like, "This is the most glorious and epic clusterfuck I've ever seen in my entire life,
bro."
It was bad.
Explain to the people that are.
So basically, there is a dude. His name is Billy McFarland. He acquired his
William McFarland.
He kind of got notoriety for developing credit card magnesis that's geared towards millennials. Quickly,
Great idea, by the way.
it was a great idea, but of course, it turned out to be a scam. In a sense where a lot of the things he was doing was he'll borrow money from investors. He was basically paying investors with other investor money, which is typical securities fraud that people will do. You know,
Ponzi scheme.
Yeah,
right, Ponzi scheme, is which what he was doing. He decided that he wanted to change the way that you book and recruit talent artists. So
before you continue, because I don't want to. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll do it after you finish.
So he claimed he purchased a private island in the Bahamas, and he acquired Ja Rule as a business partner, and he wanted to throw
Business partner.
right, Loudmouth, used to be famous rapper, and he wanted to basically throw this grand party and change the game. It's basically another version of Coachella. It's just gonna be revolutionize the game. People are gonna have these to promote the brand, to promote this app.
Yeah,
you're gonna have your own private villas. It's gonna cost thousands of dollars. It's basically
hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some of them.
To put the gist of it is that the idea is that you're gonna be able to live the fantasy lifestyle of an Instagram famous person,
an influencer,
an influencer. You want
interesting. I want to talk about that.
It was so you can leave your regular life, which he liked to refer as, what did he call people? Losers? Yeah. Or regular average Joes, whatever. And he said that we're losers.
He said
basically.
losers, yeah.
And he wanted you to live the glamour life of, a movie star.
Some people are rich, but some people are rich though, which I don't understand.
Well, it was geared towards that.
Well, rich people want to be
famous. Celebrities, okay.
Famous. They want to hang out with models,
right?
And,
I'm fine with being rich, right?
Quickly, they realized when they got there that they were they oversold and overpromised because it was
FEMA tents.
It was a disaster.
That's why they had the FEMA tents.
Yeah, right.
FEMA tents.
That's a
bread and cheese sandwiches. It was a disaster. It was just a disaster.
So the thing is, to kind of go back to the magnesis thing, I didn't realize until I actually sat down and thought about what he was selling. It was piggybacking off of other credit cards. So,
well, yeah, basically, you get your credit card, you send it to them, and they make a custom credit card for you.
Yeah,
made out of metal. That's
right.
it. That's it. That's
and they promise perks.
Right. But he really wasn't selling anything except the perks.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is that he was all over like Bloomberg and stuff like that. How was he doing? What made them think that this would work? Because you're just paying. You're paying, and what are you receiving for doing it?
Well,
like what is the company Magnesis receiving for doing this?
Well, they're collecting fees from the people. Like you have to pay to get the credit card made. You have to pay to be in the program.
Okay, so but it was a membership you pay yearly.
I don't
right.
So
it's like a typical it's an annual credit card that you pay.
But it's not even. It's a membership into a group of people.
Right, but because I used to work with, you basically pay an annual membership and you get benefits.
Yeah.
Right.
The problem was that a lot of these benefits he promised, first access to concert tickets for a cheaper price. He was not able to deliver. Right. So quickly, people will sue them because it's like you're not giving us what you promised, and that led to issues. But that was just the start. That was just the start of the collapse and the lies that he. So
break it down because there's. I want to talk about the influencer aspect of it, but
we can talk about him straight up as an individual.
Yeah, talk about him straight up. Like
at first, I felt like he was possibly a good guy who his ideas was too big for his bank account.
Right.
Because the idea seems good. But then I quickly realized that he's a con artist. It wasn't about him taking the money and run.
You still want to be in the forefront. He still wanted to provide the image that his company is it's a multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar company.
Which was a lie. His business model was not sustainable. The idea was good, but his business model was not sustainable, which caused him to defraud investors, and he was a crook.
Yep.
The thing about his personality is that he is ambitious. He's a go-getter. Once he gets out of jail,
he reminds me of us, kind of.
But
some of the ideas.
But he's the evil version.
Yeah.
He could have did this. He already had the clout, the backing. If he just stayed clean, he probably would have been successful. But the thing about it is that once he gets out of jail, the ambition's there. He's gonna do something else. He's gonna make more money again, and it's probably gonna be illegal. These type of people don't stay down, and it doesn't go away. He has an ability
in his body
to sell and earn money.
He reminds me of that farmer dude, Martin Shkreli, the guy that bought the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Like they're similar. Like
there was this album that came out that there was only one copy and he bought it.
Yeah, they're geniuses. They know how to sell themselves and make money, but they get tempted and
he can acquire
patience and they just do it in
and
he can acquire capital quickly. He can acquire capital quickly, but it's typically not legal.
Right. So me and Tom were discussing before we started podcasting and whatnot, as I was making my guacamole that Tom tasted and helped me out with it. I feel like at some point we're going to be talking about cooking, but his like the fact that he was able to get not only one investor, but one investor who was crooked apparently, and then died in the car accident.
I remember that.
And then he was able to find another one. Like, I would kill for the opportunity to have somebody to be able to stand before an investor that's worth millions of dollars and pitch an idea like that. Mm-hmm. And this dude was able to do it more than once. And it was able to work. Like, that's the reason why it's like...
And lie to their face.
And they believed it. So, like, it's he was able to sell... There's one thing... So, and this is part of, like, my selling tactic. You can sell a product, but if you can sell an idea, then... I can get whatever I need from you because you believe in me. But the thing is about it, you can use it for good or for evil. And I wouldn't necessarily use it for... I mean, I wouldn't use it for evil because I know that I don't want to go to jail. But I would love the opportunity to get in front of somebody and be like, hey, look, this is what my idea is. Like we're talking about like the pod and everything. It's like, if I got the opportunity to send somebody and say, hey, look, we'll invest $1 million if you tell us this idea and we're able to pitch it. Well, I'd be like, oh, well, guess what? I'm about to pitch the hell out of this. You're going to be my new best friend.
So you want to know why I didn't respect him? At first, I respected him until I got to the end of it because
he's a con artist.
Right? Because I dealt with investments and I dealt with stuff like that, and I typically been in sales roles. I don't respect people when anybody. I could sell you anything if I'm allowed to lie.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, so I thought to myself, I was like, so he's a salesman. But is he a good salesman because he's a liar? And I thought about it, and I had a conversation.
He's energetic.
What about you as an individual? Mm-hmm. When you want to market yourself towards another individual to date, to sleep with, whatever you want to do.
I'm 6'5" and I'm really 5'10".
Right, or even face to face. I can say I'm a millionaire. I can say I do this. If you bag a bunch of chicks. Mm-hmm. And you're like, but you're lying to all of them.
Right.
I don't respect that. Yeah. Now, I always told you that I always respect the dudes or women who are on their 7th marriage. It is known that they've been married 6 times, yet they get the 7th person to either propose or accept the proposal. Yeah. Because I just told you, I've done this 6 times and it didn't work. But I can sell you on myself enough that you still buy the product.
That you still did.
I respect you. Mm-hmm. I won't respect a liar who's like, I got all these girls on my arms, but they're lying to every one of them and they don't know about each other.
Anybody can rent a Ferrari for a day, right?
Exactly. So it's weird. I respect his ambition, not necessarily how he goes about things, because the real people, the people who I felt the worst for, it wasn't the investors. They have money. It wasn't the people who went to the trip because they have money.
But they lost.
They lost a lot of money. But they'll get restitution when they get it back.
But they can't. He's not
if they can get it back. They're looking out for. The people who I feel bad for are the freaking locals who worked
Yeah,
because they
His
aren't.
employees,
They're done. The woman who
she got a group. She got to go for me. She got over $160,000.
good because they screwed the locals.
Yeah, when I saw her, I felt like I almost cried. I felt so bad for her.
Yeah, she depleted $50,000 because she was like, I live here. They're gonna the one dude who said he had to leave the island. Yeah. I live here. These people are gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. And they're gonna string me up and they're gonna parade me around as they're gonna get somebody for it. So
you just saw it, Tom. What did you think about like his?
I wish we could have watched together because I would have just been looking at you guys like,
my anxiety was going through the roof because so I watched the Netflix and the Hulu one. Not the I asked you a question. I'm taking over. Like I watched the Netflix and I watched the Hulu one. The Netflix one, they didn't tell you what he was until the end.
I started watching the Hulu one.
So I'm thinking to myself, okay, he's a legitimate dude. Until you found out at the end that he's not. It's like, oh, well, fuck this guy.
The employees?
Yeah.
The employees, that's what I'm saying.
You're not fired, but there's no business. So we can't collect the employment benefits. I don't know how that works. Click.
But the Hulu version, right, kind of lets you know from the jump of what he is. And then it's a different perspective.
Right.
So, apparently he met with like a bartender, and the bartender asked him if it's something that he could do, and the bartender straight up told him flat out from the beginning, no. And he was like, I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Tell us, Song, what you got.
I mean, I agree with Geddes. Like the Netflix, I didn't watch the Hulu one, but watching the Netflix documentary, like as it went along, you kind of lose hope, right? But there was still hope there that shit was gonna turn around, right?
He was about to suck dick. Suck
Yo,
dick to make it work.
Can I say one thing before I just interrupt you? Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like
that dude had his back the most. That dude had his back the most.
The guy straight believed in him.
But I feel like he took a figure of speech literally. Like what made him?
I think that was
what.
Straight,
but the guy was like, "What are you doing?" What made him? What indication did he get that guy even wanted his dick sucked?
That's what the dude told him.
Yeah, he said.
They never said he told him to. All the dude said is he called him up and was like, "We need you to suck his dick." But they never
take that. You wouldn't take that for what it was.
No, they never indicated that the guy even asked him to do that. It's kind of like a figure of speech.
Yeah, but
they probably edited it out. They probably edited it out.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't say that.
As far as I'm concerned,
it makes the guy from Customs look corrupt.
All I'm saying, this guy just randomly was like, "I want to suck you."
I bet that's what happened,
bro. You don't got
I bet the conversation happened between them two, but they're not going to discuss. They're not going to discuss that.
But at that point, all the shits has already gone wrong. So I gotta suck his dick. Okay, I gotta suck his dick.
Literally, everything that could have happened wrong, went wrong. So the worst that could happen is me having to give this guy head. What he said. And
the worst thing that happens is you give him head and it still doesn't work.
Right.
Well, yeah, that'd be terrible. Well, whatever. Go ahead, Tom.
But yeah, the guy.
You're welcome.
I have no respect for people like him. I really don't. I have no respect for people like him because. We all have dreams, we all have ambitions, right?
Yes.
But we also have morals, and there's lines that I'm not willing to cross to achieve my goals. I'm just not.
Zip.
Yeah, Tom's not giving a dude.
Yeah, especially for some water. Fuck that. we can drink the local spring water from. Y'all, they don't got water down there? You got to drink freaking Fiji water? Evian?
Well, what are the locals drinking?
Right.
Can I get some of that?
Right.
Can I get some of that local zone water?
We could use well water. Fuck out of here.
Right, yeah.
We got PB&J sandwiches, and you want to give them Evian?
Yeah.
It's all about balance. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the whole situation, and I felt bad for him, but then when I realized that he was a con artist, then I was like, you know what? You're using, your whole intent was to defraud people,
right?
So I can't rock with that. You have the talent, the ability to not only make people believe in you, but you have the ability to cultivate these relationships with these people that they believe in what you think, and they have complete and the utmost confidence in you, in your ability, and you took that and you stole their money. Right. And that I cannot rock with, because there's other people that have that same ability and are like us or anybody else grinding from the bottom trying to work their way up to the top. So hopefully by the time that they're 50 years old, they can say, hey, look, I've developed a decent enough life for me and my family, and I don't have to be struggling or have my kids work a regular job. I can put something I set something for them that they can then not be part of this stupid system that has been created from the day that you step into school as a kindergartner. So I don't respect that at all. Like I don't. But the whole influencer aspect intrigued me. And the reason why is because obviously you can tell with millennials and stuff like that, they're not. All right, so I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a second. I'm sorry, some of y'all people that that have Instagrams and you post nothing but yourself on your Instagram, it is mad odd. Like to me, it's odd, and it comes off, and I can see it comes off narcissistic, and it to me it seems narcissistic. Right? I mean, I post pictures of my car, so maybe that's, I guess, I don't know, maybe I see value in that more so than I myself. I don't know, but like. It just comes off weird to me, and then you have people that are able to then utilize that because they're quote unquote pretty or whatever to then garner 50,000 followers, 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 followers or whatever, and they utilize and these companies will utilize that as a means of selling a product, and it's just interesting that in social media that happens. First off, I think men are very gullible.
Wait, are you against the influencer?
No. I'm not against influencer at all. I'm intrigued by the idea of it because typically people on Instagram, the only thing that are like that have a lot of followers outside of like famous people, let's say like Instagram models, they don't offer you anything but pictures of themselves.
Yeah.
Right. There's no other value to it than that. Not only that, you can have people that are like. That in the grand scheme of things would not be thought about if Instagram wasn't there, right? So they're able to now monetize it, and part of it I feel like with a lot of these quote unquote Instagram models is because dudes are gullible and they follow every piece of meat that they follow, so it then adds more value. Do I think it's wrong? No, because if you're dumb enough to do that and they're able to make your money. If I was a girl, I'd do the same thing. Right. So I just find the whole. Thing to be interesting.
What's your opinion on that culture, the influencer and?
I mean, I think that's just another. It's where we are today. Like it's just where it's just like back then you market on a certain platform, and today you market on a certain platform, right? Mm-hmm. And advertisers are going to gravitate to who has the most reach,
which makes sense.
And today, and it's not TV.
Yep.
And today it's social media. So if somebody, Kylie Jenner has 100 million followers, whatever, right? That's verified 100 million people that are going to see her post when she posts one picture. So how much is that? How much is that worth to you? You know what I'm saying?
Millions.
Yeah.
I mean, millions of dollars.
I agree with that 100% because I guess the way things are with social media, anybody and everybody can be a salesperson.
Yes.
Everybody who has more than one friend or zero friends is an influencer because there's one person that can see your product, and typically what people are selling on Instagram is themselves.
Right.
I like to do Hulu. I only watch like the first 30 minutes of the Hulu version, or not 30 minutes, like 20 minutes of the Hulu version. I like it already because it explained what it was. Because they had some of these influencers on there, and they explained the product they're selling. You'll have people who are in shape, and it's like, well, what are you selling? I'm selling wellness, health, and physical fitness. That is the product I'm selling.
Right.
That's a lifestyle that a lot of people aspire to have. I will follow you because I want to see that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right.
These pages with half-naked IG models, a lot of those followers are women who aspire to be in that lifestyle.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why. Yes. That's why.
Like
you see IG models like they advertise like fit meals, and they advertise all that stuff because
flat tummy tea.
The social media advertisers love social media because they love social media celebrities because they know who their audience is. It's very narrow. It's a very narrow audience. Like you advertise on TV, it's a wide audience, right?
Yeah.
Anybody can watch a certain show.
Right.
Like 18 to 35, that's their demographic, right? But the demographic on social media, when you're following somebody like a chef, right? You know the demographic. You know the demographic. You know who you're targeting. So your money goes way further than just putting a commercial on TV now because you can penetrate exactly who you want. Pinpoint who you want.
Penetrate who you want, right?
Yeah. Well, not really, because you can't touch them, but...
So, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's no different than what we're doing right now. The people who watch us are people who are interested in, pop culture, video games, and things like that. That, if we get to the point where, I mean, look at Ninja. Look at Ninja. The stuff that he sponsors. The people who are typically watching him are adult males.
Kids, bro.
Kids ranging from the age of 12 to adult men to the age of 35 who play Fortnite video games. You think men, adults watch him? I think it's probably more kids.
Do
you follow Ninja?
Yeah, I follow Ninja on Twitter.
I follow Ninja.
But that on the flip side,
I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, but it's not just Ninja though. It's everybody else.
Yeah.
Yo, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Grandpa.
Oh, yo. Thanks. Appreciate that.
I have such bad eyes. I'm over here still struggling.
Yeah.
No, Grandpa just said he's dropping some love. He'll be lurking.
Oh, appreciate it.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean that's just the way it is on social media. Everybody's selling something, but it also, I mean, I don't think it's bad.
I know. I think it's good because it cuts the middle. It cuts the middleman out for one, and
you follow what you like. You
follow what you like. So I'm not gonna sit here in front and lie. Like my Instagram is full of it's not full of like IG models, but regular ones I'm okay with, right? The people that like I feel like this is normal or whatever, cars and things that are meme related. Like they talked about Fuck Jerry on
My Academia.
Yeah, they talk about Fuck Jerry on the what's it called? On Fyre Festival, and it's funny because I thought they were gonna talk about it, but everybody's like Fuck Jerry just steals people's stuff off of they just steal people's stuff off of Twitter because essentially that's all you can do. Like there's a lot of people on Twitter that are funny, and all you have to do is just screenshot their stuff, cut out their name, which I think is wrong. You should put their face and stuff that's in it. That's why if I ever do it, then I let people know who it was that said it. But
see, that's the thing though. Like so, on the flip side, right? Anybody can become one of these people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And so, like,
I wish I was 16 right now.
I mean,
it doesn't matter what age.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying about that is that these kids nowadays, right, that are younger, right? You can literally be 16 and be the biggest rapper in the world, or be the biggest artist in the world, or like by artist I mean like drawing or whatever like that, because there's nobody stopping you from being what it is that you want to be.
If you're a model, you don't have to go to an agency anymore.
Right.
You just post pictures on what's it called and on Instagram, and if people like you, they follow. If they don't, they don't. It's just that simple.
Build your brand. I'm
with it.
I love it. I think that there's more freedom to do what you want now these days. You just have to, learn the game.
But do you think that doesn't create a culture in which people are, so like you see on Instagram and you see like a lot of, so there's a lot of, like, in terms of, like, say, Instagram models, this is men and women.
Yeah.
So people use makeup and stuff like that or contour. Because I've seen on one page, they actually show what they do to make people look a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think that's going to, like, negatively affect, kids that are growing up now that think they have to look a certain way?
No, because there's even pages that tell you how to do it.
Right. And then there's, it's been happening for ages now, like magazines. It's the same thing, you're just getting from a different medium.
Right. I just feel like there's more of it.
No, but the thing about it is you can choose to see it now if you want to.
Right.
True.
It's all about choice. So I think it's good.
I don't know.
That makes sense. It's all an interesting dynamic.
The way I look at it is it's easier to achieve your dreams now than it ever was.
Right. Yeah. Social media gives you the ability to see anything as far as somebody marketing themselves or even doing a concert.
Right.
Right, like us. Like back in the 90s, what would we have to do to get a freaking show?
Oh, yeah.
To reach,
right. You'd have to go through
thousands of people on the internet.
You have to go through hell and high water.
Like your boy.
And now.
Like the marshmallow.
Oh, yeah. When I figured that's what you're going to, but talking ask the question. Like, look at Fortnite. So, like.
Right.
They said it was better than the Super Bowl.
It was.
It was.
It was 100%.
It was 100% better than the Super Bowl.
We're not talking about the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was boring.
I was going to ask y'all about that, but I have another question to ask you that's sports related. It's near the end because we don't really typically talk about sports, but we love sports. So it's gonna be towards the end, like when it's off. So if you don't want to hear it, you can leave.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be entertaining either way. But that whole marshmallow event, I think, was revolutionary.
Yeah.
And I think Fortnite or Epic Games did something that is now going to be done in more games. Okay, so right now Apex Legends, everybody's talking about that. Granted, people they're paying streamers to play.
Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. A lot of people say it's a great game and they love the way the mechanics of it and stuff like that.
It is a fun game.
Yeah.
So I would
So
say it's easier to achieve your dreams. I would say you have more avenues or opportunities to. That's true.
Okay, that's true.
Because you
Okay,
still
that's
have
a
to
better
work
way to put
extremely hard
that's a better way to put it.
to get where you want to
but
be.
if you have the grit to do it, and if you could do it, because you don't have to be the most
Right.
talented person, you have to have the grit. I feel like.
So I agree with that 100% because the issue that a lot of people get and a lot of people have and get discouraged is so the work. So we can all agree it's not easier, but a lot of people get discouraged because they don't see the opportunity to even attempt.
There's no
to do
path.
it.
There's no path. Yeah.
There's no path. It's like I know there's a bunch of hard paths, but I can't even get on the road to take the hard path because I don't even know how to get entry.
Right.
Now there's opportunity for entry for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
It seems like
not crazy.
so right. The barrier of entry is pretty much gone. You know, if you want to be a celebrity, then
grind your behind off,
build up your following,
and
meet
grind.
people online, and build it that way.
Right.
So,
But
no, but it's definitely not easy because we're going through it right now, and it's like it's a lot of work. Like you want to be a freaking Twitch star. It's just that you don't just sit down and play video games.
Yeah.
There's tons of stuff behind the scenes that you have to do to build up your following that people don't realize until they get in there and they're like,
right.
well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be that.
Right.
I just want to be the guy playing the video games.
but
It's not that easy.
Isn't it crazy that as an athlete, if you want to be a famous person or a type of famous person, you have to be like a famous athlete.
Yeah.
These video game athletes are now
The e-games is a new thing.
They're more
They're
popular
almost
than
bigger than that.
right. You could be like I am a Madden Twitch star. I'm more famous than the players in the game.
Right.
And I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, no.
It's like you play a game with people who are celebrities, yet you're more popular and you use them.
Right. Well,
Right.
e-gaming is going to be the new thing. So all these people that sit down there and say that it's not going to be a good thing, you're crazy because whenever I have kids, they're going to be well. Granted, I still want my kids to play like baseball and golf and stuff like that. But you also going to be playing video games as well too.
I think people that are older don't understand the concept of esports because it's not on TV, right?
Yeah,
But they don't understand.
It is on TV.
It's on ESPN and stuff. But like
They even have drone races.
right, but nobody really watches that, right? Because
I watched it.
this generation doesn't consume things that are on TV.
Yeah, we don't watch TV anyway.
It's streaming. It's on the computer. It's not on like network television.
Comcast is gonna die, and I can't wait for it.
Comcast will never.
Nah, they're changing.
Yeah, they better change. But anyway, back to the whole the marshmallow event. That I think is going to be something that's going to make that more artists are going to do. Just me being somebody who plays video games and stream video games and stuff like that, and being a part of that marshmallow event. So Angie watched me watch it and be part of it, right? And it was like low key making fun of me.
And that was like 15 minutes, by the way.
Right, yeah. She's just sitting there freaking Snapchatting me on her Snapchat or whatever.
Right.
But it made her go listen to his music because she was like, but she's heard of his stuff before, but didn't know who it was.
Right.
But because I watched it, she was like, okay, well now I'm gonna listen. The next day she's playing it in her car.
Yeah, now he's even more popular.
That is, I mean, the dude's huge already, but like, it's genius. If I was an artist, I would, because I'm pretty sure Marshmello made money off of being on Fortnite. I would pay to be on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is going to get me to a whole level of people that I've never been to, that never got to before, that I don't know if they have or if I haven't. But could you imagine if Travis Scott...
Noel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
To the stream.
Could you imagine if Travis Scott did that and they played Sicko, like Travis Scott and Drake did it, and Travis Scott did 3. Yes, yeah, Happy Black Christmas, yeah, tongs included. But could you imagine if Travis Scott did that and Drake and Travis Scott were in Fortnite doing that?
I mean,
it would probably break the server.
Yeah. They broke it before. Imagine they do a concert. We got to go to a concert and it was on a game.
All they did was program the game to do it and play songs we can listen to on our phone, and we're going nuts over it.
Yeah.
Like,
and put in some effect, you can jump high,
you can
fly around,
and stuff like that. You can hit tennis balls and stuff like that. And
we were hyped, man. We were hyped. I swear it was better than a regular concert.
I was hyped. And I felt like a nerd, like a dork or whatever, because I'm sitting. Angie's sitting there to look at me, and I couldn't contain it. I was like, "Oh, this is actually kind of legit." I was like, "Okay," but yeah,
we're spamming emotes, dancing with the music. It was great. It was great, man.
Things are changing.
Yeah, it was better than Maroon 5 before, but it's so
way
funny.
better.
It was
way
so
better.
It was so bad. So Travis Scott, I've never seen Travis Scott in concert before. That was bad.
It's about the 4 seconds. It was
it was bad because first off, it wasn't autotune. He was I think he was too hyped, so he was like yelling at it, and it didn't sound good. But everybody's memeing about it. It's like Adam V was like, "Oh, this is not going that well. Fuck it." Shirt comes off.
Yeah,
Adam
and Big Boy were on for like 2
Yeah,
seconds.
Big Boy he did drop the ATL hoe. He dropped it.
I don't even know why. I guess because it was Atlanta.
Yeah, it was Atlanta. They had to.
Yeah.
You know what? It would have been better is if Big Boy Andre 3000 is not doing any more music. Right. He won't ever do. He's not doing it anymore.
Big Boy was only a second.
Because you imagine if Andre 3000 came out, that place. They would have burnt the place to the ground.
If they came out and played some old school,
yeah. Oh, I would have burnt my house to the ground.
It was Atlanta. It should have been a straight up rap concert.
I said that.
Little John?
Yes, Little John should have been there.
Yeah.
He only had a little 1 second thing at the end of it. I'm like,
wait. So Little John was there?
No. He did. It was a Pepsi commercial right after it.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like
I watched that commercial. Yeah.
That whole Super Bowl, just throw it in the trash.
Yeah, exactly. We would watch the whole Super Bowl. Like that would have been legend. That would have been like, I don't know. That's kind of blasphemous to say. Would have been Michael Jackson-esque, but like
no, NFL, man. Ever since the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake thing, they keep it so safe now.
Yeah,
so safe.
That's what everybody was saying.
Safe artists. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Perform these safe songs. It's boring.
It was a bad look because the game was boring, and then we got a boring halftime, and then it was boring the rest of the game.
Yeah,
it was.
That's true.
Oh yes. So they played that song on repeat during my prom. My entire prom, all I remember was So Icy playing.
For those who are not watching on Twitch, Grandpa said have to remember a lot of the artists refused to play the halftime show.
That's true.
So can we take a second? Can we take a second to talk about that? So Cardi B didn't want to do the halftime show, but she does the NFL Play 60 thing or whatever. Like these people are there are some.
Did she do the NFL Play 60 thing?
Yes. These she was performing and freaking Robert Kraft was dancing with her.
Really?
These are the biggest hypocrites on the face of the planet. I'm not doing the Super Bowl, but I'll do the other ones. Like people are giving Travis Scott and Big Boy a hard time. There's other people that did shows. Meek Mill did stuff out there. Cardi B did stuff out there. Chance the Rapper did stuff out there. Oh, but because they didn't do the Super Bowl, it's okay. Get out of here with that.
Grandpa right.
I mean,
but you know how it works. You gotta censor the female nipple.
Yeah.
A male. It's so weird.
It is weird.
It's
when
so
you think
weird.
about it,
because because a boob is nothing without the nipple.
Right. Male nipples are not sexualized.
They're not.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where it comes from, but it's a weird concept.
It wasn't even that big of a deal because she had a what's it called around it?
Yeah,
like it wasn't even that big of a deal. They
but back then they censored everything. Back then, you couldn't say anything on there back then.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. They're making a big stink about anything. They need to just go right back to the regular stuff or whatever. But people need to not be hypocrites. Rappers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
what kind of NFL? I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Yeah, I'm upset with the way they did Colin Kaepernick. The NFL isn't going anywhere, so let it go.
Right, NFL don't care.
The NFL don't care.
What do we got next?
I had a question because I don't know how long we've been on.
Wait, speaking of rappers, can somebody please get your boy? Can we get 21? Can we get the man out?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna talk about 21. Then we have one more topic.
21.
Yeah.
So having family members that are not American, that were immigrants and stuff like that, and had similar situations happen.
Right.
Like, I guess it's funny. Apparently, Demi Lovato thought it was so much funny that she had to delete her Twitter.
Because everybody went after her as if she did something wrong.
Well,
everybody was making jokes.
Yeah, but she don't reserve the right to do that.
She said one joke, and all of a sudden everybody wanted to freaking lynch her. I didn't.
Did someone snitch?
I think they investigated him. So the hip hop police is a real thing. If people
he was targeted because his fucking name.
Yeah, well, listen, like I was saying, if people want to pretend like the hip hop police is not real, you're crazy because the hip hop police is real. And because
he was targeted.
And if you think it's not real, how in the hell did they find out that 21 Savage is British? Like who snitched? Like it's not like 6ix9ine snitched on the stand.
I don't know.
It's not the first time he's traveled. The guy's a freaking rapper. He travels
all the time.
Yeah.
Like come on. Like no. Like he was targeted and they found out.
The memes are hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. The redcoats. It's funny, but yeah, it's literally.
But the thing is that like a lot of people come over to the United States because they're looking for a better life, and yes, a lot of people overstay their I don't want to say welcome, but they overstay like
you can say they're welcome.
The terms of the visa stuff like that. Being that
but he's been here since he was 7.
That's what I'm saying. Like being that someone that I've seen this. The issues the felonies because like he's quote unquote an illegal immigrant and he's committed felonies.
Well, his lawyer said that he hasn't been convicted of a felony.
Well, that's
what they put out there. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know true.
So how long is he going to be locked up?
He's still locked up.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they're going to deport him. But they're going to try to beat it. Like, look, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into the political stuff because we just had the freaking State of the Union address and all that kind of stuff.
Right. We're not talking, bro. Yo,
everybody in comments are all catty bitches.
I don't want to talk politics, but I feel like Nancy Pelosi wanted that D last night.
From Trump?
Yeah. I don't know. She was giving him the look. I was like, whoa,
Nancy was looking at him
Nancy,
crazy.
calm down. Calm down.
She was looking at him kind
of
crazy.
You're on TV right now.
Yo, it was so I didn't watch it, but then I was like, man, everybody's making the ducking, the dumbing it, the fuck you clap.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, let me go watch it. So as soon as he said cooperation, it was like, bink! It's like the Metal Gear Solid, what was that noise? And she looked at him, she's like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
I need to watch it.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Free 21.
All right, yes, free 21. All right, so now here's my question to you, and this is going to be the last thing that I want to talk about, right? LeBron James. I have to bring it up. Because I feel
what do you do now?
I feel bad, right? And it's not LeBron. It's not LeBron James. It's Magic Johnson.
It's LeBron James.
So here's what I'm. So if you don't know, they're trading. They're trying to trade the world. The Pelicans. These dudes are asking for. The
Pelicans are assholes.
They're assholes, right? But Stephen A. mentioned it.
Well, they don't. Magic wanted so bad the value,
but they don't want to trade him.
Drake?
They don't want to trade him because of the potential. Like I could be. If there would be 4 years left on my contract, I want out, and then you have to and they have to trade him because they want out. Sure. But the issue that I have is this: Magic Johnson has LeBron for 4 years.
Yeah.
Why is he pressing so hard now? I got you, right? If this deal doesn't look like it's going to go down,
not
Brandon Ingram, right? They're chanting LeBron's going to trade you, right? Lonzo knows he's gone. Kuzma knows he's gone because he doesn't like working with these. He doesn't like playing with young players or anything like that, right? And they're asking for 4 draft picks over the course of 8 years, right? The problem is that if this deal doesn't happen on Thursday, they're still on the team. How can they be cool with LeBron? They can't be.
So here's
because it looks bad because his boy, who's 80s agent, is forcing this trade, and we're gonna be the victims of it. We like it here. So, you see what I'm saying? It's super messed up, and it may be LeBron pressuring him to do it, right? And that may be fine, but Magic doesn't have to do it right now.
Yes, he does.
He has to do it right now. Because you know why? Because when you get to the offseason, the Celtics are going to offer Tatum, who is better than anybody on the Lakers outside of LeBron, and Brown, who's better than anybody on the Lakers outside of LeBron.
They've already said that he's not going to stay there?
No, he said he will sign long-term deals
if they
with
sign
New York.
him, if they sign him, no, he doesn't want to go.
Oh yeah, because it's like Boston.
Well, his dad said that.
His dad said that.
But the thing is, if they win a championship there, is he gonna leave? Why would he leave?
The same people like Kyrie left.
Right.
Depends.
But you take that risk.
No, I don't. Yeah.
No, not with LeBron and AD and nobody else. Probably not this year, but after Durant leaves, after Durant leaves, they probably will.
And you know what they're saying? They're saying that if this deal happens, you know the people they're going to be going after? Potentially J.R. Smith and Melo?
Here's the issue with LeBron.
It's messed up.
Here's the issue with LeBron. And I'm sorry, 80% of it's LeBron's fault. When you bring LeBron James to your team, you are automatically a contender.
Right. You have the pressure to win.
You have the pressure to win. Magic Johnson has no options.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This deal is going to happen. This deal is going to cripple Los Angeles, but they have to do it.
I don't think it's going to cripple them because
they're asking for four.
They have to do it, and the Pelicans know that they have to do it.
But the first are going to be the 28th pick in the draft. Who cares?
Tom. 4 firsts. And they can't trade back to back.
It doesn't matter. They already 8 years of first round draft picks. The water is poisoned. They poison the water.
They have to do it.
The Pelicans.
They don't have to do it. But look,
they can get more in the offseason.
Okay, the Pelicans know. That's why the Pelicans know already.
That's why they're not going to trade him tomorrow. He's not getting traded tomorrow, unless the Lakers give them everything they want. He's not getting traded tomorrow.
See, and they want Kuzma, Zubac, Lonzo, B.I. and four firsts.
People keep on naming these players, right? We saw this team last year without LeBron. They
right.
suck. They suck.
We saw them this year without LeBron.
Yeah, they suck. They're the 10th seed in the West.
I understand
because LeBron's been hurt for a month.
I understand that. Look, trust me. I understand what you're saying, especially in the West. That could potentially be. But bro, that's their whole team.
Okay, then sign players. Then sign because
DeAndre
Jordan's about to get bought out. DeAndre Jordan's about to get bought out. Wes Matthews about to get bought out. The buyout market is the new free agency.
Okay, so here's the thing though. It is across any everything. Right. The thing. So everybody's apparently they're saying now, because no one keeps this secret in the NBA, that is almost a guaranteed fact that KD's going to New York, right? And the reason why they cleared this cap space is so we can get another player to come with him.
Been saying that for months.
Right. Yes, you have been saying that.
He's not snaking anymore. He's a great player.
Okay. Now here's the issue: DeAndre Jordan, if he sees that, right? Oh, he only has a year. This is last. He only had a year deal with the Mavericks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he stays and takes maybe because I think
they're not keeping him after this year.
They already talked about getting rid of him.
Yeah, but they're saying that potentially if they can, because he has no bird rights, right? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. But they're saying, hey, look, if he sees KD and freaking Kyrie there, he's like, well, maybe he wants to come back because he could potentially win a championship in the weak ass East.
Right. So but if you buy him out, he goes to a contender this year. He can come back next year because you just signed a 1-year minimum deal with any team you want.
Right. I don't know.
The Lakers are done. The Lakers aren't making the playoffs. The Lakers have screwed themselves. LeBron has, like I said, the water's poison. You have a bunch of young players who now
they have to trade them.
Now you have to
trade them.
I don't know why you say that's not LeBron though, because LeBron does this.
No, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying Magic has something as part of it. I'm not saying
it doesn't matter who the GM is. It doesn't matter who the coach is,
because he can basically tell him, yo, chill
when he got back.
But he couldn't.
You gotta tell LeBron to chill.
Oh, what? I have you for 3 more years.
Then LeBron makes the situation toxic,
right?
Because he's LeBron. He goes on Instagram and makes these cryptic posts about Kyrie coming over here.
Luke Walton was fired the day LeBron came there.
I agree.
He's not keeping the job after this.
Magic Johnson,
which is crazy because he's not a bad coach. He's a good coach.
Look, Magic Johnson's not a good coach. Magic Johnson,
he
is. I think he's a solid coach.
I think he's a good coach.
Magic,
what has he done?
You said the team. You said the players are trash.
They were a young core. I feel like the Lakers could have actually.
They could have grown together.
I feel like they could have been something good in the future, but they went balls to the wall. They're a young team, and they're gonna become old very fast.
Yes,
because they're gonna have 2 players and a bunch of old guys. They got Melo, J.R. Smith. They're gonna be the Cavs from last year.
No, we're not. We're actually in Jacksonville, Florida.
No, we're in Jacksonville.
Yeah, no, we're East Coast. Yeah.
No, we're in Jacksonville, Florida. We're not LA.
We're just very passionate about sports.
Yes,
right.
Yeah,
we're just talking about LA because LA's if it's not about LeBron, then who else is it about now?
Right. And LeBron carries it. It's so funny to me. They have LeBron and freaking Giannis. Like, obviously, they want Giannis. He's similar build or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of maybe. But it's not. He's not LeBron. So I think
passionate about LeBron.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not an LA fan. I think it's funny that it's a clusterfuck in LA. Like they literally,
that doesn't tarnish the way he looks. LeBron looks in your eyes. Though.
It's like when it's like being in a relationship. No. You see the pretty girl down the street. You feel like you have a shot with her. You ask her out, and she says no, and your girl sees it.
But that's exactly what it is. So you think Noah's to give him every good player in the world, right?
You think come on, bro? You think your girls could be okay that you try to
like he should have went to the Warriors. LeBron should just went to the Warriors for the league minimum.
He should have went to the Warriors.
He should have went to the Warriors. Like, if you're gonna destroy the Lakers, you might have just went to the Warriors and be done with it.
Best way to guarantee nobody on that team has more rings than you because you're.
Should have went to the Warriors. You should have went to the Warriors.
I don't agree about destroying the Lakers because if AD goes there and LeBron goes or LeBron gets the player that he wants, right?
Yeah.
You saw and that. And KD leaves and goes to New York.
Yeah.
They probably win a championship.
Bruh.
So LA gets a championship.
You think the Lakers with AD's gonna beat KD, Kyrie, Zion, all them? No, come on.
We're Knicks
fans, bro. Yes.
That's not gonna happen. You're crazy.
You think LeBron?
I think you guys are downplaying how good AD is.
So you think LeBron, AD?
Oh no! Look, AD and KD cancel each other out because the names.
So who's the starting five? So you have LeBron, AD, Melo,
me, Goodwin, you,
Melo, and J.R. Smith. You think we can win the championship?
Yeah,
bruh.
Yeah, they can win a championship with AD and LeBron
and us. Basically.
Not us.
All right, fine, Melo.
Fine. 6'5" Goodwin, 6'8" Geddes, and 7 foot tall.
They can win a championship with AD and LeBron.
I don't know, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate you hosting, bro. Appreciate that. You see, Mari.
This dude's wild. This dude's
you have
wild.
a good night, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Y'all don't think they can win a championship with the best player in the league and the third best player in the league?
With Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, and all the other people on the Warriors.
Can we stop forgetting like the Warriors
were the shit KD? Without KD. They were the shit with.
They went 7. They were already a cheat code.
Y'all act like LeBron didn't win a championship with Kyrie.
Stop it.
Who's not as good as KD?
Stop it, Tom. We all know why that happened.
Because Draymond got suspended.
Thank you.
I agree.
So we're gonna expect it to happen again.
I'm also a Warriors fan, by the way.
Draymond got suspended and KD choked. Let's stop. That finals matchup should never have happened.
Yeah,
it should never have happened.
Yeah, it should never have happened.
It don't count to me. Just like the Jaguars.
LeBron would have spanked Oklahoma City.
I did have LeBron beat them in 7, so
whatever. He would have spanked Oklahoma City.
I think you're crazy.
I'm done with this conversation.
Bro. Y'all are talking about LeBron James.
LeBron James. I don't look. I'll take LeBron on the Knicks any second.
Did you guys watch LeBron in playoffs last year? He was a freaking god.
But he didn't win though.
Tell LeBron in his minutes
because he didn't have AD.
So AD is gonna be it. So AD shoots. So AD shooting clutch shots.
You guys know how good AD is.
Oh, I understand, but I understand how good he is.
Yeah.
So LeBron's not getting hurt no more. No more minute restrictions. No more corona injuries. No more fatigue breaks.
You guys act like he's injury prone. The guy played 82 games last year.
No, nobody's saying that he's injury prone. I'm just saying I haven't seen AD do shit in New Orleans.
I mean, he balled on the Warriors he balled on the Warriors last year.
Didn't he have Boogie last year?
No, he got hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. When he wasn't hurt, they were balling.
Has AD made it past the first round?
Never.
Last year they did.
No, he didn't.
They played the Warriors in the second round, didn't
they? They played them in the first round. They lost in the first round.
I mean,
that was like 3 years
when you
ago.
go against the Warriors.
Maybe if you're good enough to be better than the
7th seed, the 6th seed, the 5th seed, because AD is a god,
Right. If you're that good, I'm sorry. LeBron took bumps and got out.
Not in the West. Never in the West.
I mean, this was
look at him in the Lakers this year.
Oh my God, he has been playing though. I'm talking about back when LeBron was young, in the East.
In the East, which has always been trash since he's been in the league.
Wow, the East has been trash for 20 years?
Yeah, it has.
Really, with the Pistons back then and the Celtics
No,
back
since
then?
LeBron was in the league, the East has been trash.
So the Pistons and the Celtics weren't good back
Who else,
then.
though? Who else?
The point I'm making is that LeBron was still
the West has always been deeper.
LeBron was still a top 2 seed with those teams.
In the East, though, that's the argument.
I mean, the East,
right? But he was still,
there's nobody else,
right? But LeBron was still winning the number 1 seed in those conferences. Those weren't bad teams. AD is 8th ACs
in the West.
In the West,
but
really.
the argument is that the Pelicans are trash.
I'm not saying the Pelicans should be the number 1 seed, but goddamn, can we at least get 4 or 5?
The fuck out of there.
Can we get 4 or 5? Can we get something besides a first round exit?
I mean, Donovan Mitchell was able to take the damn.
I mean, for Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, get out the first round. I'm not saying give me some championships. Just get out the first round.
I mean, that's
take
fair.
it to game
that's
7.
Fair.
Take it to game 7. Make us get us
He took.
No.
He did.
3 years ago.
He did take the Warriors to 7, didn't he? Or they lost 4-1.
They lost 4-1.
They lost 4-1.
These aren't competitions. He's just out.
I don't know.
Skip Bayless said it. I mean, come on.
He's a stat. I'm not gonna be an idiot sitting here saying AD is not legit because he's legit.
He's a number 2.
Nah, bro.
It's a number 2.
He will be a number 2.
He's going to LA to be a number 2. He's not recruiting players to come help him. He's gonna go. He's going. My legacy, bitch. Make your legacy. Make your legacy in New Orleans. Get some superstars to come help you.
They're incompetent.
Their depth is not there.
Look, nobody wants to go to New Orleans. One.
That's true.
And they can't draft worth anything. So what are you gonna do? I would force my way out too.
I mean, I would force my way out.
He gives them more years than I thought he would.
Yes, he would. He should have never re-signed the second deal.
Exactly.
He should have never signed the second deal.
Look, at the end of the day, get shit. Get out the first round.
All right, we're done. We're done because we're going to be talking for hours and hours because we've gotten to the sports stuff.
Yeah, all we do is argue about sports.
Right. So I appreciate everybody that's watching the stream.
Appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Follow us at TrashCast on everything with the K and a Z except Instagram. That is going to be trash_cast, K and a Z, no C's, no S's. I think that's it. Join our Discord if you haven't joined our Discord yet. That'll be. I mean, the more people that get in there, the more people that we can argue with. So that's always a good thing. Yeah. Just so you know, tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Tomorrow. So Tuesdays and Thursdays we stream Kingdom Hearts. That'll be with your boy Geddes here on the Trash Cats channel, which I have to discuss you that about. And Mondays.
No, Friday through Monday.
Friday through Monday, we're going to be on Realm Royale, right?
Yep.
So we just started that. So if you want to join
Fortnite?
No more Fortnite.
Yeah, we play Fortnite for leisure. We don't play Fortnite for stream.
Yeah, I play Fortnite off stream. You want to hit me up on PlayStation? We can play. But
yeah, and if you
want even if you're just stream it anyway.
You gotta be. It's the schedules, bro. You can't be randomly.
Y'all are so annoying with
strategic.
Yeah, you gotta be strategic with it. People get shocked. They're like, "Oh, what the hell you're doing?" All right. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying.
I enjoy it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Don't announce it. Just do it.
We'll see what's happening. We'll see. We'll call it pop-up streams.
Yeah. Pop-up streams.
Pop-up streams. What's the worst can happen? So I guess that's it. We appreciate, like I said, everybody following us.
I enjoy the Fortnite streams.
Yeah, if you're listening,
I don't play Fortnite anymore because I just watch y'all play it.
If you're listening to us, the podcast, and not watching the Twitch, hey, give us that share on Facebook and give us that retweet on Twitter. That'll be greatly appreciated. So that's it, gentlemen.
Stay trashy.